Erika Echeverria and her 3 children, fleeing violence in El Salvador, spent less than a month travelling to reach Mexico's border with Texas. That was in January, but since then they've been stuck, their progress halted by the Trump administration's Remain in Mexico policy, in place since January 2019.
The Mexican authorities sent us here to wait for our asylum interview in the US.
She's a single mother, and amid the pandemic, the date for their interview at the US border has been pushed back 3 times.
It's not just my problems that I have to deal with, but with the different problems of my 3 kids. We're in a country we don't know, with nothing to do but wait. It makes you very desperate.
This family is not alone in limbo. Thousands more are positioned along the length of the US border, waiting for their asylum claims to be answered. However, the odds are not on their side. Previously, migrants seeking asylum from within the US saw around 20% of claims approved. But now, under Washington's Remain in Mexico policy, that approval rate has dropped to under 1%, leaving many migrants stranded between a border that is closed to them and a home country they fear to return. And in the meantime, Nuevo Laredo, where the family waits in a migrant shelter, is not safe either, plagued by drug and gang violence. Indeed, Erika and her children have left the refuge just once for their preliminary interview with the US authorities, after which, returning to Mexico, they were kidnapped. Erika's 18-year-old daughter, also named Erika, went through a harrowing experience.
When you come back into Mexico after your interview, the kidnappers are there waiting for you. They kidnapped us and we were held for 4 days, and you don't know if you're going to get out alive. You think you're going to die.
The family was eventually released after they say relatives in the US paid their ransom, but OLIVIA Gutierrez, the shelter's director, says the immigration situation shows no sign of improving.
There are migrants here who have been waiting for a whole year, and still we have no news that the situation will change. We're completely in the dark as to whether it will continue or be cancelled. Everything is on hold.
With a return to El Salvador considered unthinkable and the odds against their asylum hopes, for Erika and her young family, remaining in Mexico may become a permanent arrangement. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, at the U.S. Mexico border.